Love is your birthright, not a prize you have to win. Before any story began, before any role or responsibility, there was your breath. There was a pulse in your chest that said, "I'm here." That is enough. Let these words soften the space between your eyebrows. Let the jaw unclench. Feel how the body responds when it hears a truth that does not demand performance. You do not have to be anything other than existing for love to be appropriate for you. Pause and notice the breath as it enters cool, leaves warm. With each exhale, release the habit of arguing with goodness. You may hear an old voice try to negotiate. I'll deserve love when I fix this, when I achieve that, when I stop being so sensitive. Thank that voice for trying to protect you and gently let it rest beside you. Place a hand on the center of your chest and sense the steady rhythm of life itself. This rhythm is not conditional. This rhythm is proof that you belong. If it feels helpful, whisper quietly, "I deserve love simply because I exist." Don't try to make it perfect. Let it be a seed dropped into the soil of your being. Seeds do not rush. They trust the ground, the darkness, the unseen work. In the same way, you can trust that love grows in you each time you allow it to be true without debate. Notice your shoulders. Are they inching toward your ears? Let them fall like leaves returning to the earth. Notice your belly. Can it soften by one gentle degree? Safety in the body invites love to settle. When the mind asks for evidence, offer it the sunrise. It comes whether you wrote a flawless chapter of your life or spilled coffee on the page. Offer it the breath. You're breathing right now without earning it. Love is of the same nature, given, not bargained for. If tears rise, they are water for the garden. If resistance rises, it is simply old weather passing through. You are allowed to be exactly as you are while opening to something kinder. Here is a soft practice. Bring your attention to the inner space behind the sternum, the quiet room where your truest self sits. Breathe in for a count of 4, hold for 2, exhale for 6. As you exhale, let the words land. I am lovable as I am. Again, I am lovable as I am. Feel how the chest subtly opens, how the neck releases its grip. Even a whisper of openness is enough. Perhaps you learn to measure yourself by tasks completed or moods managed. Perhaps you carry the idea that love must be earned by shrinking needs or expanding efforts. Today, offer yourself a new agreement. I do not have to audition for my own heart. When doubts arise, and they will, meet them with warmth. Say inside, "Thank you for trying to keep me safe. We are safe to receive." The body listens to this tenderness more readily than to force. Let a quiet affirmation flow with your breathing. Because I exist, I deserve care. Because I exist, I deserve gentleness. Because I exist, I deserve love. Not as a chant to overpower fear, but as a friendly light you keep turning on. The more often you brighten the room, the easier it is to find your way at night. If you'd like, place a palm on your cheek for a moment, like meeting yourself in a mirror without glass. Feel the warmth of your own hand. This warmth is real. This warmth is here. Let it say what words sometimes cannot. You are worthy now. As the breath steadies and the heart settles, notice the simple rightness in your being. You are not at the gate waiting for approval. You are home. And in this home, love is not a visitor. It is the foundation. It holds you as you learn, as you rest, as you rise. It holds you because you are. You have been told, subtly and loudly, that love is an award ceremony. Get the grades, earn the smile. Keep the peace, receive approval. Make yourself smaller, be called good. Today we unhook these messages from your worth. Let your shoulders roll back as if unfastening an old cloak that never quite fit. Breathe into the tender place that wonders who you'd be without the performance. As you inhale, feel the body gather quiet strength. As you exhale, feel the pressure to prove begin to melt from your jaw, your tongue, your chest. You are not your achievements, and you are not your mistakes. You are the life that moves through you, precious, present, and whole. Notice the mind's habit of making love conditional. If I'm always kind, then I'm worthy. If I never disappoint anyone, then I'm safe. These contracts were written by a younger self who needed stability. You can honor their wisdom and still revise the agreement. Whisper inwardly, I release the bargain. I choose love without terms. Let the phrase ripple through your back and down your arms, as if your muscles understand the new policy before the mind does. You do not need to rehearse apologies for taking up space. You do not need to postpone care until the to-do list is flawless. Perfectionism is not protection. It is just an overworked guard at a door that leads to nowhere. Breathe in, soften the guard. Breathe out, enter. A gentle journal cue for you. When did I first believe I had to earn love? Do not force the answer. Let images drift like clouds. Offer that version of you a small blessing. You did your best with what you knew. Place a hand on your heart and let warmth travel from palm to skin, from skin to memory. In that warmth, feel a new sentence forming. Because I exist, I am allowed to be loved even when I am learning. Try it again, slower, so your nervous system can hear. Even when I am learning. Learning, I deserve love. The stomach eases, the breath drops lower. Untying the knot is not about blame, it is about freedom. Practice receiving a simple compliment in your imagination. Someone says, I appreciate your presence. Another says, you make things easier just by being here. Instead of deflecting, feel how your chest might want to close, then choose a 1-degree opening. Let the words land like gentle rain on soil that has survived many seasons. You are no longer bargaining with the sky. You are allowing nourishment to seep in. Quietly affirm, I welcome love without explanation. With each repetition, your body learns that safety can include softness. Let this be your new baseline. You can make a mistake and still be lovable. You can set a boundary and still be lovable. You can rest and still be lovable. The proof is your breath, your heartbeat, your being. You exist, therefore love is fitting. Let the truth settle like a warm blanket over every old rule that tried to keep you in the cold. Now we return to the living wisdom of your body, the first home you ever had, the one that speaks in sensation and rhythm rather than arguments. The body knows how to say yes, long before the mind catches up. Close your eyes for a moment and feel your feet. Notice the ground's steady devotion. Spread your toes inside your shoes or against the floor. With the next exhale, imagine roots growing into the earth. not to trap you, but to nourish you. When the body feels supported, the heart can open more easily to love. Bring attention to the hinge of your jaw, how often it tries to carry unsaid words. Soften there. Let the tongue rest at the floor of the mouth. Notice the back of your neck, that faithful bridge between mind and heart. Invite it to lengthen like a morning stretch. As the shoulders release, your chest has more room to rise. Place one hand on the sternum, one on the belly. Breathe in for 4, pause for 2, breathe out for 6. On the exhale, let a quiet affirmation ride the breath. My body is safe to receive. Again. My body is safe to receive. Feel the subtle warmth under your palms, a small sunrise behind your ribs. The body's yes is not always fireworks. Often it is a softening, a sense of rightness, a gentle inner nod. Scan your torso for that nod. Perhaps it shows up as warmth spreading across your collarbones. Perhaps it is the way your breath finds deeper waters without effort. Let the yes be enough. You do not have to hunt for it. You can allow it to arrive like a tide touching the shore. If restlessness appears, greet it kindly. Say, you can be here too. Often, when love approaches, the nervous system reviews old memories where closeness felt complicated. We honor that history while teaching the body a new experience. Closeness can be spacious. Let a subtle smile help your cheeks soften. Even a half smile can whisper safety to your whole system. Feel the back of your heart between the shoulder blades. Expand on the inhale as if making room for a friend. On the exhale, offer yourself these words. I do not have to brace to be loved. A micro exercise for your day. Choose one ordinary moment, a sip of water, the pause before replying, the way sunlight lands on your hand, and name it evidence. Evidence that you are supported, that life is participating with you. Let your body register this evidence. The more you practice, the more your internal landscape becomes hospitable to love. You are turning on lights throughout the house of you, not to impress anyone, but to see and be seen with gentleness. Within this softened, grounded body, an old, tender one often steps forward, the part of you that learned to earn love by trying hard, staying quiet, being helpful, never needing. Welcome this inner child as you would welcome a bird that finally trusts your open palm. No sudden moves. Breathe in patience. Breathe out warmth. Notice the urge to fix or lecture. Let it pass like a breeze. What this younger self needs most is presence. Imagine sitting beside them on a gentle hillside at sunset. The air is kind. Say to them, you never had to carry all of that to deserve love. Feel your hand rest lightly over your heart as their small shoulders soften. Allow silence to do its healing work. Sometimes the most loving words are simple. I see you. I am here. You matter. Let these phrases echo in your chest cavity. Your ribs can become cathedral arches for tenderness. If tears come, they are welcome. Tears can be the inner child's language when the adult runs out of sentences. Let the throat soften so the river can flow. In this allowing, you begin to rewrite the oldest scripts. You are not abandoning your younger self to become strong. You are gathering them close so you can be whole. Whisper, we don't have to earn it anymore. Notice how your breath answers with a longer exhale, how your abdomen unclenches as if setting down a heavy bag. Offer a mirror line to this tender one, said softly inward, I love you as you are, and I stay. Feel the words resonate down your spine. If the body braces, reduce the intensity. Say instead, I am learning to love you as you are, and I am staying. Progress, not pressure. Love grows well in climates of kindness. Place both hands over your heart and let warmth spread like evening light over a calm sea. A journal cue. What did my younger self need to hear most, and how can I tell them today? Write a few sentences, then read them aloud in a gentle tone. Notice how your chest responds, how your face softens. These are signs that walls are becoming doors. Affirm quietly, woven into your breath, the child within me deserves love now. As you speak it, invite your shoulders to release another thread of tension, your brow to smooth, your belly to trust the support beneath it. From this reunion, something new begins, a relationship to yourself that is loyal, warm, and steady. The inner child is not a problem to solve, but a garden to tend. You water with attention, you prune with boundaries, you bask together in moments of simple joy, and every day you repeat the truth that anchors it all. I deserve love simply because I exist. Let that truth settle in the tiny hands you're holding. Let it settle in yours. There is a quiet magic in meeting your own gaze, not as a critic, not as a judge, but as a loving presence. Stand or sit where you can see your eyes. Even a small hand mirror will do. Before words, take a breath. Let your shoulders drop as if setting down a bag you forgot you were carrying. Feel the ground receive your feet. Notice the small movements of your rib cage as air comes and goes, the steady tide of your life. When your body signals a little more ease, lift your eyes to your reflection. You are not here to correct anything. You are here to recognize life looking back at you. If it feels right, place a hand lightly over your heart and let that warmth travel through your chest. Softly say, I deserve love simply because I exist. Let the sentence linger between you and your reflection like a bridge. You do not have to force belief, you are practicing friendliness. If resistance pops up, maybe a laugh, a flinch, a glance away, be gentle. The mirror is a portal, Namisam. At a performance, try a smaller step. I am learning to let love in. Watch the face that hears those words. Notice the softening around the eyes, the tiny release in your jaw. These micro shifts are petals opening. You do not need to pry them. Warmth and patience are enough. Sometimes the mirror carries echoes of old rooms where you learn to evaluate yourself. You might catch your mind counting the so-called flaws. When that happens, return to sensation. Feel the temperature of the air on your cheeks. Feel the weight of your body supported by the chair or the floor. Let your breath move like a quiet sea and say a phrase that changes the frame. I choose to see with kindness. Allow the eyes to meet again, not for accuracy, but for affection. You are practicing a new way of seeing. Offer yourself one simple line that you can accept today. Perhaps, I'm here for you. Perhaps, you matter to me. Perhaps, thank you for staying. Let the words be short, like sips of water. After you speak, pause. Sense how the words land in the body. Maybe warmth spreads across your collarbones. Maybe your abdomen loosens by one small degree. This is the mirror doing its true work, not changing your face, but softening your relationship with your own presence. If tears come, the mirror can hold them. If you feel nothing, the mirror can hold that too. The point is not drama, the point is devotion. A daily minute of this practice, truly 1 minute, is a seed that does not fail. Over time, you will notice your reflection becoming less of a test and more of a friend. You may even catch a spontaneous tenderness when you pass a window. Oh, there you are. Let that sweetness be a sign that love is settling into your nervous system as normal. Here is a simple rhythm you might enjoy. Meet your eyes, breathe, and say, I deserve love as I am. Breathe again and say, I release the rush, I allow the good. Breathe once more and say, I am safe to receive. No lists, no pressure, just 3 little stones placed at the edge of your inner river, so you can cross from doubt to gentleness without getting lost. When the practice ends, close with gratitude. Thank you, body, for carrying me. Thank you, heart, for opening by even 1 degree. Let that gratitude follow you as a quiet glow through your day. As love comes closer, you may notice older agreements awakening, contracts written in moments of fear or confusion that now shape how near you allow goodness to come. Some of these contracts sound like, if I stay small, I won't be abandoned, or if I give more than I need, I'll be safe, or if I hide my feelings, no one will be upset. These vows were crafted by a devoted protector within you. Thank them. They kept you company when you felt alone. Now, with great kindness, you can update the terms. Find a comfortable place and place 1 hand on your heart, the other on your belly. Feel the warmth of your palms. Inhale for 4, pause for 2, exhale for 6. On the exhale, imagine those old contracts written on leaves set gently afloat on a slow river. They are not enemies, they are simply outdated. Whisper, I release what I no longer need. Let your shoulders drop as if signing a loving amendment. I choose connection that includes me. Notice the subtle easing across your back, the breath sinking deeper. Your body understands the new agreement. A journal cue can help. What promise did I make to protect myself that now keeps love away? Write without editing. When a sentence appears, respond with compassion. Thank you for guarding me. I will protect us now with truth and tenderness. Feel the steadiness in you. Your spine as you read your own words. You are becoming the trustworthy adult for your inner world. Protection is transforming from bracing to presence. Sometimes the most persistent contract is the vow to carry everything alone. You might feel your throat tighten as you consider asking for help. Place a warm palm at the base of the throat and breathe. Offer this soft affirmation. It is safe to be supported. If your body protests, step smaller. I'm willing to learn that it can be safe to be supported. That willingness is a door. Even the smallest opening invites light. You may also notice strategies that once buffered pain, but now numb pleasure, overworking, overpleasing, overthinking. When you catch one in action, practice a pause. 1 gentle breath, 1 hand to heart, 1 sentence of truth. I don't have to earn the right to soften. Then experiment with a 1-degree shift. Send the email tomorrow. Say, I'll get back to you. Stretch your neck and drink water before deciding. These micro amendments teach your nervous system that you can be safe while letting love near. If you like ritual, write a new contract on a small card. I allow love to find me where I am. I protect myself with honesty and kindness. Keep it by your mirror, inside your wallet, or under your pillow. Touch it when you feel old weather returning. Your fingers will remember the agreement has changed. You are no longer building walls. You are tending hedges, living, flexible, and beautiful. As these inner agreements shift, a practical support emerges. Boundaries, not barricades, not punishments. Clear pathways that honor your energy and make love easier to give and receive. Boundaries say, "This is how my garden thrives." They are acts of self-love because they prevent resentment from choking the roots. Begin with your body's signals. A boundary often starts as a sensation. A tight jaw when someone demands urgency. A heavy chest when you say yes but mean no. A tired ache behind your eyes when you stay past your limits. Place a hand where you feel it most. Breathe with the sensation for a few moments. Then translate it into simple language. I need time to consider. That doesn't work for me. I can help for 15 minutes. Clear, kind, true. You may worry that boundaries will make you less loving. In truth, they make your love cleaner. Without boundaries, giving can turn into quiet self-abandonment. With boundaries, giving becomes a conscious choice. The heart stays open because it is not being stretched beyond its natural capacity. Imagine a river flowing within sturdy banks. The water runs deeper and truer. Your no to what depletes you is a yes to what sustains connection. Practice in low-stakes moments. When a message arrives after hours, try, "I'll reply in the morning." Notice the nervous system's reaction and offer reassurance. We're safe when we honor our pace. When a conversation moves too fast, say, "Let's slow down so I can respond thoughtfully." Feel the pelvis grounded in your seat as you speak. Boundaries are often a posture before they are a sentence, a rootedness in your hips, a lengthening in your spine, a breath that reaches the belly. A micro exercise. Place your feet flat and imagine drawing a soft circle of light around your chair. This is your field. Within it, your needs and values are welcome. Say gently, "I choose what enters and what stays." Then picture doors in that circle, one labeled yes, the other no thank you. Practice opening and closing the doors with kindness. No slamming, no apology. Just clear movement. Your body learns that choice is safe. When guilt arrives, as it often does when people-pleasing loosens, meet it like an old neighbor. "Hello, I see you." Breathe into the back of the heart and remind yourself, I protect our ability to love by honoring our limits. If guilt persists, let your hand warm the place it sits in your body and add, "Even with guilt here, I am allowed to choose what supports me." Over time, guilt quiets when it learns you are not abandoning love, you are preserving it. Boundaries also create space for joy. When your schedule is not a crowded hallway, delight can find you. When your conversations are not performances, intimacy can breathe. Try this affirmation woven into an exhale. Clear limits, open heart. Repeat it while softening your belly and releasing your shoulders. Feel how it combines strength and tenderness, two friends who belong together. If someone pushes against a boundary, you do not need to argue. You can restate calmly, "I hear you, and my answer is no." If your voice shakes, that is okay. Truth can tremble and still be true. Afterward, care for your body. Sip warm tea. Place a heated cloth over your chest. Take a short walk to let energy move through. Each time you honor a boundary, you build inner trust. Trust grows into quiet confidence, the kind that requires no display. Remember, you deserve love simply because you exist. Boundaries do not contradict this truth. They enact it. They say to the world and to yourself, "My existence matters enough to protect." As you practice, life often rearranges. Relationships that thrive on your overgiving may loosen their hold. Relationships that respect your wholeness tend to deepen. Through it all, keep returning to your body's cues, your breath, your mirror lines. Love that begins within you teaches the world how to treat you. Let this be your closing breath for now. Inhale the sentence, "I honor my energy," and exhale the sentence, "I allow love to flow." Feel the river of your being move within. Its gentle banks, clear, kind, alive. You are learning to live as the beloved of your own heart, and every boundary you set with tenderness is another way of saying, "I am worthy now." There is an art to receiving that feels as natural as breathing, and yet many of us learned to hold our breath when kindness approached. Perhaps you were taught to wave compliments away, to apologize for needing rest, to return gifts with interest so you'd never be in debt. Today we practice a gentler way, letting goodness land in the body with no explanation required. Place one hand on the sternum and one on the belly. Inhale for 4, pause for 2, exhale for 6. On the exhale, whisper softly inside, "I allow it." Feel the tiniest space open behind the ribs, like a window tilted to let in morning air. Receiving without apology is not selfish, it is circulation. A river does not apologize for flowing. The sea does not blush to accept its waters. When someone offers care, a listening ear, a warm meal, a ride, a kind word, let your first answer be a breath. Notice the reflex to deflect or repay immediately. Then try a 1-degree shift. Meet their eyes, soften your jaw, and say, "Thank you." Let those 2 words be a cup that can hold what's being poured. You can decide later how to give. This moment is for receiving. Affirm quietly, woven into your next exhale, "It's safe to let this in." If praise feels prickly, try this. When a compliment arrives, don't judge whether it's accurate. Ask your body, "Where does this land?" Maybe warmth spreads across your chest. Maybe your throat tightens. Either way, place your palm there for 3 calm breaths. Tell yourself, "I'm learning to receive." If it feels more honest, say aloud, "Thank you. Your words mean a lot," and stop there. You don't need to argue the compliment back to the sender. You don't need to list exceptions. Let appreciation be water to your garden. Receiving includes the practical tenderness of rest. When fatigue taps your shoulder, let your schedule learn the language of kindness. 5 slow breaths by the Wabiuzo. In Tao. A stretch that lengthens your spine. A glass of water sipped like a promise kept. Whisper, "Because I exist, my needs matter." Notice the ground supporting your feet, the chair holding your weight, the way your brow smooths when you stop pushing past your limits. Rest is not a reward for disappearing yourself. It is a right that keeps you well enough to love. Money, too, can be received without apology. If an opportunity arrives, place a hand over your heart and the other over your abdomen and say inwardly, I allow support. Let the pelvis feel heavy and supported, the breath low and steady. Often our nervous systems attach worth to sacrifice. Receiving can feel suspiciously easy. Practice a micro ritual. When income comes in or you're offered help with a bill, say, thank you, life, for circulating good. Then do one simple act of conscious care with a portion of it, fresh fruit, a comfortable pillow, a book that nourishes you, so your body learns that support leads to ease, not stress. There may be old rules that say, if I receive, someone else goes without. Let's soften that scarcity story. Imagine a vast orchard under the sun, trees heavy with fruit. You pick one apple and take a bite, sweetness spreading across your tongue. Does the orchard diminish? No, it continues to give because giving is its nature. The universe has this quality. Allow yourself to be part of the flow. Each time you receive, you demonstrate a world where care is normal. Your ease becomes quiet permission for others to claim theirs. A small daily practice. Pick one moment to let a kindness land fully. When a door is held open, pause and feel the warmth in your chest as you say, thank you. When someone texts to check on you, let your shoulders drop as you read and reply without minimizing. I appreciate you. When you notice sunlight soft on your floor, stand in it for 10 seconds and let it touch your face. Name it to yourself. I'm receiving. The point is not grand gestures. It is a steady seep of goodness into your system until receiving feels as natural as inhaling. If guilt arrives, greet it like a weather pattern. Notice, breathe, name, and let it pass. Say inside, I can feel guilt and still allow good. Rest your hand where guilt sits in the body, perhaps the throat or solar plexus, and offer 3 slow exhales. You are retraining an old protector to trust the present. Over time, the protector learns that love does not demand self-erasure. It delights in your being nourished. Let this affirmation move with your breath. I receive with grace. I give with joy. I rest in the flow. Feel the rhythm of those lines steady your nervous system. Receiving without apology does not turn you into a taker. It turns you into a well-watered garden, able to bloom, to shade, to shelter. Your existence is reason enough to be cared for. Allow the kindness in. From this softened, supported place, relationships begin to reshape themselves around your wholeness. When worthiness is no longer on trial, connection becomes a meeting of equals, a conversation between 2 complete beings, not a negotiation for value. Notice how your chest feels as you consider this shift. Often there's more room to breathe, more patience in the jaw, more ease in the eyes. You are not auditioning, you are relating. Relating from wholeness means you bring your truth without domination and your tenderness without collapse. It sounds like, this is what I feel, rather than, here's why I'm wrong for feeling it. It sounds like, I need time, instead of, I'm sorry I'm difficult. Practice a simple structure, sensation, feeling, need. When the conversation speeds up, I feel tight in my chest. I'm feeling overwhelmed. I need to slow down to stay connected. Say it while your feet are planted and your exhale is long. Truth carried on, a calm breath travels farther. Repair becomes easier when your worth is assumed. If you've misspoken, you can acknowledge it without making yourself down. Unlovable. I see how my words landed. I'm sorry for the impact, and I want to make this right. Feel your shoulders soften as you choose accountability without self-attack. If the other person missteps, you can name your boundary with respect. That didn't feel good to me. Here's what would work better. Keep your spine long, your belly soft. In this posture, love and clarity are companions, not competitors. Wholeness also invites curiosity. You don't have to read minds when you trust your place in the room. Ask, how did that feel for you? And listen with your whole body, eyes kind, jaw relaxed, breath steady. Let silence be a friend that allows deeper truth to surface. Offer appreciation generously and specifically. When you took a pause before answering, I felt cared for. Appreciation is nourishment. It strengthens the bridge between you. If conflict stirs old fear, bring your hand to the back of your heart, the place between the shoulder blades, and breathe into that space. Imagine light widening there on the inhale, like a window opening. On the exhale, remind yourself, I can stay with myself here. You do not have to agree to be connected. You do not have to disappear to keep peace. Relating from wholeness is the practice of staying present to your own center while remaining open to another's. A micro exercise for conversations. Before you speak, feel your feet. During, watch your breath. After, place a palm over your heart for 3 quiet inhales. Ask, did I honor myself? Did I honor them? If the answer is mixed, offer compassion and one small adjustment for next time. Progress, not perfection. Love grows where kindness leads. Wholeness changes your receiving in relationships too. When kindness arrives, let your thank you be a soft landing strip rather than a trampoline that bounces the gift back. When feedback arrives, separate your worth from your being. Behavior. I am inherently lovable and I can grow. Place a hand on the belly as you say it. Feel the steadiness there. Growth becomes easier when love is the soil. Your yes and your no both become acts of love. Yes means this aligns with my truth and capacity. No means to stay honest and loving, I decline. Neither requires elaborate explanations. If you tend to over-explain, try a gentle sentence. That won't work for me, but thank you for asking. Then breathe with any after sensations, letting your body learn that saying no can feel clean and safe. In intimacy, friendship, family, romance, wholeness invites play. Without the weight of proving, there is room for delight, shared laughter, simple rituals, unhurried evenings. Create a tiny ritual of appreciation with someone you love. Each day, name one small thing you're grateful for in the other. Keep it specific and grounded. The way you made me tea, your patience while I found my words, that smile when we passed the quiet park. Let these acknowledgments be pebbles building a path of belonging. If a relationship reveals consistent misalignment with your wholeness, Meet that truth with tenderness. You do not need to vilify anyone to honor yourself. Breathe, place a hand on your heart, and ask, what would be the most loving action for both of us? Sometimes the answer is a boundary. Sometimes it is space. Sometimes it is goodbye. Whatever arises, allow the river of love to keep flowing through you, even as you change its channels. I choose relationships that meet my heart with care. You can affirm, exhaling slowly. Let this closing breath weave through you. Inhale the words, I am whole. Exhale the words, I relate from truth. Again, inhale, I am whole. Exhale, I relate from love. Feel the body answer with a softer jaw, a wider back of the heart, a steadier belly. This is the posture of a person who knows, without performance or pleading, I deserve love simply because I exist. From here, connection deepens, repair becomes possible, and appreciation become. As your native language, let your life be fluent in this language. Let your presence teach it wherever you go. As this journey unfolds within you, let us return to the quiet truth that anchors it all. You deserve love simply because you exist. This truth is the soil in which every healthy, thriving part of you is planted. It is the steady rhythm of your heart, the quiet pulse beneath your skin. It is not earned, not negotiated, not delayed until tomorrow. It is yours today, right now, in this moment, in the very breath you take. When we remember that love is a birthright, not a privilege, something shifts. It is like the moment when you wake from a deep sleep and realize you have been resting on a soft pillow all along. You were always safe to rest, always deserving of the care that is naturally yours. You were never a burden for taking up space. Your energy, your presence, your very being is a gift to the world simply because you exist. Let that truth wash over you, filling the spaces where doubt once lived. You are worthy now. You are lovable as you are. Feel the body soften, perhaps for the first time, into a full and complete acceptance of this. The shoulders that have carried so much tension, worry, doubt, can now relax into the knowing that the world is not waiting for you to prove yourself. No more need to shrink. No more need to work for what is already yours. You are safe to exist. You are safe to breathe. Imagine for a moment that the earth beneath you is cradling you. Feel the support of the ground that always welcomes your weight without question. As you stand or sit in this truth, let yourself feel the tenderness of simply being. No performance, no striving, just the grace of existing. Pause here. Let this moment be the stillness in which everything grows. You do not need to rush ahead or fix anything about yourself. All that is required is the willingness to let yourself be loved, first by you. As your own tenderness becomes a natural reflex, you'll find that the world mirrors this love back to you in subtle, beautiful ways. People will meet you in your wholeness. Opportunities will arrive at the right time, gently inviting you to step forward. Relationships will deepen as they are built on the foundation of mutual love and respect. Through this quiet process of receiving and honoring yourself, you begin to rewrite old narratives. You let go of the need to please, the need to shrink, the need to deny your needs. With each exhale, you unhook from the burdens you once believed you had to carry alone. With each inhale, you make space for the truth that your worth is not tied to effort, but to existence itself. You are not just enough. You are abundant just as you are. From this place of loving and accepting yourself, you will notice that your relationships shift, your boundaries strengthen, your joy increases. And yes, sometimes you will still encounter resistance, the old voices, the old fears. But each time you will remember, you are lovable as you are right now. And with that knowing, you will continue to meet yourself and the world with compassion. So now, with this new truth stitched into your being, step gently into your day. Move through life not as a person who has to earn love, but as a person who deserves it simply because they exist. Know that your presence here, without question, without performance, is enough. Let yourself be free. Let yourself be loved.